Episode 4 brought the heat. What's going on, guys? My name is Will and welcome to PLC85. For everything new with gaming and funny reaction videos, subscribe. Now today is a little bit different. We are going to be talking about WandaVision. Jesus Christ, we're going to be talking about the spoilers. So if you're new, click off. This is for episode 4. Go watch episode 4. All you naysayers, episode 4 proved my point. A lot of people are telling me, Will, why aren't you talking about WandaVision? Why aren't you talking about WandaVision? I'm like, you know what? I'm giving it some time. I'm giving it some time. I'm gonna make you guys. I liked episode 1, 2, and 3. A lot of people were saying we hate it, the sitcom thing. This is not a Marvel movie. I was telling everyone, look, Kevin Feige and his team. This is not DC, and these jackasses over by DC that Warner Brothers have control in. This is Marvel and Kevin Feige. They know exactly what they're doing. Guys, as I said before, careful for spoilers. In 3, 2, 1, Dead Vision. They showed him Dead Vision. The theory that I gathered, this is my assumption, is that it's possible, very possible, that a lot of people are dead.
Am I dead?
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
A lot of people are dead or highly brainwashed. But because they showed Dead Vision, I believe that she is recreating everybody with her powers. 2, Jesus Christ, that black girl, I did not know that. I don't remember her name. That black girl, I'll put up the picture, was that kid from Captain Marvel. It was the black girl, and I think she grows up to get Captain Marvel's powers or her own superpowers. I am not an expert comic book guy, but I know just enough. Also, I love the fact that they talked about how the snap happened, because a lot of people didn't realize that we didn't really get a lot of information about it. People just came back to life and that was that. Spider-Man touched on it a little bit, but they really went into it, especially with that hospital scene. Big scene. The helicopter, I like the fact that they explained everything. It's like we're rewatching all the questions that we had. We are rewatching them telling us whilst trying to figure it out for themselves. I love that concept. The helicopter, when they flew in the helicopter, it was a drone, and apparently anything that passes through that immediately changes. The bug guy that came out in episode 1 was Swords, Agent Sword, or whatever the team is called. It's them crawling through the vents, or the sewers I should say, and their body changed immediately. Wanda is definitely in somewhat control of the situation. Also, the fact that where did that girl go after Wanda decided to get rid of her? They showed it, and that was nasty. How did she survive that? That's my question. How did you break through all that walls and survive that? That was nasty. I loved that episode. This episode was truly breathtaking. They brought back that girl from Thor. You remember that girl that was that nerdy little girl from Thor? I think she made the episode amazing. When you look back in that episode, episode 4, the way she quickly figured out things, bringing in the TV, figuring out you can do it like this, figuring out all the problems they've been having in. They brought back that girl, made her super smart. She was already super smart, but made her very powerful. I love that character. I didn't know who she was until me and my partner was like, hey, that's the girl from Two Broke Girls. I'm like, oh yeah, she's Two Broke Girls, and she was in the Thor movie. I'm like, Jesus, I knew that face from somewhere. They made her shine, and I think she has a bright future now in going forward as like a main, not a main star, but a good side piece, like side star. Like, she has a bright future. I can't wait to see what else they do. It looks like they're going to be going back and forth, back into the TV show, back into the Marvel world, back into the TV show, back into the Marvel world. There are rumors that Mephisto, that's the devil of the MCU, will be the big bad in this. And I like the fact, I'm veering off a little bit. I like the fact that Marvel is actually bringing people that love the content, love the source material. They're mixing it up in their own way, but they're sticking to certain key points that DC does not. That Wonder Woman nonsense they did, they need to yeet that girl from production. And if they, matter of fact, they need to yeet the whole team. I believe, honestly speaking, that Disney is secretly hiring these people to mess up DC, DC, so they can buy it from Warner Brothers, because these people are messing up DC so bad it's not even funny. But I digress. This episode 4, best episode so far, and as I said before, I liked episode 1 to 3. Where they're going with this, it's going to set up a story for every other. I see why they went with WandaVision first. Every other series you're not going to want to miss. This is going to be the new Mandalorian. This is going to take over right now going forward. And I was a naysayer. I was like, WandaVision, really? Wanda and Vision? Like, who cares? Well, apparently they took 2 characters that I personally didn't care about, and now I'm invested. So my final conclusion is that Wanda is behind of it. She's behind. She knows what's going on. There's no doubt now from that episode that Wanda knows exactly what's going on, and she is in somewhat control. And every once in a while, I think her control fades. I think she's getting help once again, probably from the Mephisto guy who's trying to get a body for his own. And I'm not a super nerd. I get my information from Emergency Gaming or Emergency Gaming. I look up in the internet different sources to who could be helping her out, and Mephisto seems like the best bet for right now. But there's definitely another party involved here, and she will be getting her assisted powers from this person, because this person is going to be the big bad. They're setting her up to be the big bad for now, but I think she is being tricked, because they are alluding that who's doing this to you, Wanda? Who's controlling you? They're using her grief they're using her grief to make her feel like, you know what, I want to be Vision, and I don't care what I have to do at this point. I'll agree to your little deal. But I think the deal she made with Mephisto wasn't what she had in mind. Anyway, guys, I'm hyped for this. I'm hyped for episode 5. What do you think? Is there anything I missed? I'm gonna look at that episode again and go into a more deep dive and go to probably do a reaction from emergency gaming, emergency something. I don't remember right now. But anyway, guys, that's the video. My name is Will. Don't forget, guys, where there's a will, there's a way. Stay golden, my friends.